How's everyone doing today? Yeah, I'm feeling under the weather, y'all. Excuse me. But all the glory and honor goes to Elohim, Abba Yeshua. Yes, y'all. I am coming down with a little cold, but I gotta have my coffee, y'all. Yeah, I know y'all see today's title, Isolation. Yes. I wait till y'all start pouring in. Uh, we'll tell you about my testimony. Hello, how are you? Oh man, this is not good. Thank you, thank you. Ah, I should have just did a video today, y'all. I am not feeling good. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, Chrissy and Queen, can you guys hear me? Like, it doesn't help that I feel sick, so I could barely hear y'all. So I'm trying to see if y'all could hear me. You can hear me good though? Excuse me. Thank you so much. Okay, so today's testimony, today's testimonial card chronicles, I wanted to talk about as you see the title, isolation. Um we tend to us as females, we tend to get in relationships with gentlemen who um, want to do as they're instructed to do. Be the triple P's, the priest, the provider, and the protector, right? But then you get some guys who want to control you. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. And I'm married already. Yeah, I'm married already. But I pray that Elohim sends you. I'm feeling under the weather, y'all. I pray that Elohim sends you someone. Make sure you subscribe. I feel sick. I'm trying to drink some coffee. I'm feeling a little under the weather. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Right? So back to it. Excuse me. So there's gentlemen who want to do all the three P's, but they have other intentions. Um, so such as everything that I say, I have experienced it myself. So that's why I can speak on it. I can't speak on anything that I haven't went through. I'm telling you my testimony. How Elohim has gave me wisdom and knowledge and understanding to be able to have discernment, the spirit of discernment, and to detect who is for me and who is not for me, right? So there was this gentleman who wanted to do everything, allegedly wanted to do everything for me. He knew at that time I had 2 children. No, I can't do it a 360, but you can subscribe. You can subscribe though 360 times. You tell all your friends and family. You can share it 360 times. But yeah, so there was this gentleman who promised to take care of me and my children. Uh, he took me to look for places to stay because he knew my situation. Like if y'all watch the videos, I told y'all I've been kicked in and out of, excuse me, in and out of my home, um, living with my mother. So I had to fend for myself. Um, and I had to grow up fast to find out, how to maneuver through this thing called life, right? Excuse me. So, the guy, he promised to do, everything for me. We're looking for places for me to reside in because I used to travel with this book bag. Like y'all, y'all think it's a game. I I used to travel with this book bag, and he's like, this, first he would take me out, and I would leave my book bag at my cousin's house. But my cousin was dealing with his parents. They were strung out on drugs, so they would go in my book bag and steal stuff that they didn't even have to use. Like I would have like a car charger in there, like just stupid gadgets. But mind you, they don't have a car, but they're strung out. So hello, hello. So they didn't have a car, they didn't have like certain things that they stole from me out of my book bag. So I stopped leaving it at their house. So I would go with him, go out on dates or whatever, and like stall the time so I would have somewhere to sleep. Like I didn't have anywhere to sleep. Like I'm talking about like I'm breaking day every day, every day. Um, so he asked me like, why do you have this book bag? And I explained to him, listen, like I'm homeless and I have nowhere to stay, which I should have never told him that because people use your downfalls as your weakness. So I tell him, listen, yes, I'm homeless, and I was leaving my book bag at my cousin's house. That's where you were picking me up from all the time. But I can't leave my stuff there anymore because they're still in my stuff, and I have nowhere to put the book bag. And my cousin, he's not there, like watching his parents, because he's doing the very thing that has them strung out. If that makes any sense, I'm not trying to say too much, but yeah, so I told him I have to bring my bag or whatever, and I told him my situation. So he's like, "What? You homeless? Nah, I'm not about to have you homeless and you got kids and all everything that I want to hear, right?" So he's like, "Listen, I'll put you up in a hotel for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll pick you up and we'll go look for places." Which he did. He did. He came through on that part. So he takes me to see places and he as we're looking at the last one, I think my god brother or something of that nature calls me, and I'm telling him my whereabouts, and I'm like, yeah, I'm with this gentleman, stating his name, so my brothers know who I'm with, where I'm at, and what I'm doing. Um, Sorry. So he's listening on a conversation, and he's like, as I'm walking through the house to see the rental, he's still listening to the conversation. And I'm telling him, yeah, I'm at this place on such and such Ave, and I'm looking at this place. And so as I hang up with my brother, the gentleman proceeds to ask me, who was that? Now, mind you, we're not together. We're just dating. Not even dating. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but we're just two adults spending time with each other. And he's asking me, first red flag. He's asking me who's on my phone, as if he pays my cell phone bill. But I tell him anyway because I am a submissive woman. I submit to my husband, and I tell him who it is, and also I'm not gonna lie, because I want him to get this place. I need a place to have me and my children live at. So I tell him, yeah, that was my brother. So he's like, your blood brother, like same mother, same father. Now he's digging more into the situation, right? So I'm like, no, not saying no. I just say no. So now he's still poking at it. Like, okay, mother, same mother, different father. Like, no. Still poking. Same father, different mother. No. So you're like, how is that your brother? I'm like, this is my brother. Like, this is my son's godfather. This is my brother. We grew up together, and we've been through a lot of rough times together. Like, our struggles are similar. You get blocked. Can you get blocked? Please be respectful. Thank you. So, the I'm sorry, I just forgot. I lost train of thought. Um, so he's being like interrogating me. Yeah, I'm about to. Like, you being disrespectful. Like, thank you. I appreciate it, Chrissy. Um, Please, if you be oh well. Then we're not in a gang, so it's not considered snitching. We're not in a gang unless you repping Elohim. If you down with the Messiah, let's go. That's the only way you snitching. Anyway, Holy Spirit, continue to pour into me. Yes, so I answer his questions. I let him know, who my brother was, and what we've been through. And um I tell him, guys, for those who are watching, make sure you subscribe and like and comment and share. Like, there's always a, a large amount of people watching, but no one ever says anything, or no one ever subscribes or likes. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. But so I tell him, and we're leaving the place, and we get back into his car, and I let him know, listen, this is my brother. Like, we've been through so much together. We used to live together, but that place fell through because we both were young, and that was my first place. And um, what Elohim did not bless me with wisdom. I did not have good stewardship. I did not have great wisdom in that place. So, oh, Father. So, Dutch. Just know I have like ride or die fans like in this chat. Like, can you chill out, bro? Like, or her, sis, just chill out. Let me tell my story. I just said I don't feel good. I feel under the weather, right? Just chill out. Then just listen. If you're not gonna listen, just scroll on. You don't have to be in this chat. You could keep it moving. I just told you I don't feel good. So you could keep moving. Keep moving, right? So we get in the car and he explains to me, listen, if I get you this place, I'm not going to you can't have nobody come here. Excuse me? And you have to stop talking to your I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all. I really don't feel good. I'm trying to get enough strength to tell y'all this story. Because the Holy Spirit put it on my heart yesterday. So I'm trying to get it out. So he's like, you have to cut off everybody. You can't speak to no. I'm like, huh? What you mean? Like, I can't have my brother over? Like, this is my brother. No, we don't have the same mother, the same father, but this is my brother. I can understand uh you saying I can't have like a lot of people trafficking coming in and out of the house, right? Exactly. Very much so. Isolation brings me back to the title, isolation. So he's like, listen, I don't have no problem with getting this place for you. I'll pay the rent. I'll make sure you have groceries. I'll make sure, you I'll start helping you work on getting a vehicle. But all you can't have your brother here. You can't have any males here. I'm like, huh? Like, this never ever crossed my mind to mess with this gentleman in that way. Like my brother. I'm sorry, excuse me. I've always considered him a brother. Like when we first met, he was always a brother. Like you could ask Big Steppin. Big Steppin used to feel some type of way about him, but he had to come to the conclusion, like, yeah, okay, that is her brother. Like excuse me. That's why? Why are you single? The gentleman in the chat, you watch my other videos, you'll find out who he is. So I could tell you're not a real ride or die fan, Dutch. But yes, so the gentleman, I'm telling him no, that's not. I don't feel comfortable with. Well, if you don't want any problems, then why are you coming? Oh, well, listen, look how the way that you came in my life. You don't want problems, but the way you came in alive was very disrespectful, right? So that's a lie. But um so I tell him, I'm like, listen, I don't have no problem with not allowing a lot of people. I've learned from my previous place that this is not the meetup spot. This is not the chill spot. This is not where everybody want to come and hang out. No, I've learned. Elohim has gave me wisdom, and I've become older, and I have knowledge, and I know that this is my place of residence. At the end of the day, I have to make sure that I have a place of residence for me and my children. So he's like, well, I'm not going to get you the place. I have the keys and everything. I'm like, what? So I have to have stipulations on, like, what is your purpose to try to isolate me in this place where I can't have any. You don't have to. You have a key too, so you could come in and out as you please. Okay. um so I have to have stipulations in order for you to help me out. He's like, listen, uh I want to get you the place. The place is yours. You can have the place. But like I said, your brother, um, any male family members cannot come here. If they're not, if it's not your same mother, same father, or same father, same mother, they cannot come here. Like, well, I guess then I won't have anywhere to stay because at the end of the day, I have children. So you trying to isolate me off from the world so this way you could just like beat on me and do what you want and come and go as you please. And I'm just in the house just taking whatever you dish or whatever you try to give me. No, that's okay. Then this place is not meant for me. Elohim shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory. So I didn't stay. I didn't take the keys. I didn't talk to him. Like after that, I'm like, well, you could take me back to my cousin's house. I mean, like he'll call, we'll still have like phone conversations, but it was left at that. I'm like, no, I already see what type of person you are. I know he was insecure. He was. Because there's no way, there's if you can come and go as you please, right? I understand it not being a revolving door because when you come home, I'm supposed to bring you peace. You are not supposed to come home and see a bunch of people in your house after doing what you do all day. I get that. Oh, are you the person? You might be. You might be. I'm like, listen, I can't. I can't. I can't. I have no problem with being your peace. I have no problem with having a cooked meal for you when you come home from work or from whatever it is that you're doing. At that time, I believe he was a trap star. Like I'm not for certain, but I was young and dumb, and that's what was appeasing to me or appealing to me. So he did what he did, and I told him this. I said, I don't have no problem with you coming home, and I'll make sure that you have a cooked meal. I'll make sure, your slippers is at the door. And at that time, let me cater to you was out. And ref- I went and I was singing a song. I said, I don't have no problem with doing all of that for you. But you will not seclude me from my family. You will not isolate me and think you can do what you want to me. No, I'm sorry. So I thank Elohim that he gave me wisdom not to be in that situation, y'all. Cause I would not have met my husband. I probably would not have some of my children. I probably wouldn't even be here because because of his insecurities, he might have thought, the maintenance man or the plumber or whoever was coming to fix something and think that I'm dealing with that person and kill me or kill the like I just don't have time. Yes, very much so. Right, exactly. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is your day. Do anything for my man. Baby, you blow me away. I got your slippers, your dinner, your feet hurting so much more. Yeah, something like that. I told y'all I'm sick. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But yes, very manipulative, Dutch. Like, I probably would not have been here if I would have taken those keys, me and my children in there, and then I never wanted my son to see me get abused, like beat on by a man. Has he seen that? Has he seen me fight a man before? Unfortunately, yes. He has seen me fight a gentleman that uh, was that I was dealing with. He was a friend, and it moved on. We became more than a friend, and we got into a fight, and we're pulling each other's chains. He's trying to break my chain. Yeah. He tried to break my chain, and I'm trying to break his chain. He had a big Mickey Mouse link, and I'm trying to break his chain. He trying to break my chain. And I'm like, listen, let go of my chain because this chain has sentimental value. This was from my best friend's mother, the young lady that I told you passed away. If you guys watch it in the other video that I had adored. Like I loved her so much. Like a piece of me when she passed away, a piece of me like left. Like I love her so much. And to this day, I loved her so much that I named one of my daughters her name because that's how some men are. Some men are so insecure that they have to do that to assert their authority. But it was no need because I knew that he was the head of, and not the tail. I knew that he was the provider and I knew that he was the protector. So why like I would not have dethroned him if that makes any sense. Like I knew that he was going to be doing for me and that I would have to hold up my end of the bargain. But back to the time that my son saw me fighting one gentleman. But other than that, he never seen me like getting abused by any man. It's okay. It's all right. That's why I tell you, watch my videos. Make sure you subscribe. If you see, you'll see all the things, majority of all the things that I've been through. I've been through a lot, but Elohim has kept me. Do you understand? Like all the glory and honor goes to him and him alone because I would not have been here. Multiple times the enemy has put in a petition to take me out. But no, he will not. No, he has not gotten the satisfaction. All praise and honor goes to Elohim, Abba, Yeshua. You heard? Yes. But anyway, so the gentleman told y'all I'm not feeling well, so it's hurting to speak. But so the gentleman, we're both tugging at each other's chains, and I pop his and he popped mine, and then I began to start swinging because, like I said, the chain had sentimental value. And as I'm swinging, this punk is wrapping my hair up on his hand. I've never fought a man that pulls hair. I'm thinking I'm fighting a man. So I'm treating him accordingly. If I knew I was fighting a girl, I would have treated him as such. But he's wrapping my hair up on his hand and proceeds to start banging my head on the ground. And my son sees this. He walks in and sees this. And that was the last straw. And then he felt convicted as well as I felt convicted because I never wanted my child to witness that. I've seen that growing up, and it is not okay. It is not okay. So parents, if y'all feel the need that or the urge to fight or have a disagreement, don't do it in front of your children. Go take a walk, go pray, let Elohim deal with you. Like go, y'all just separate for a second, cool off, and then come back together, right? But so being though that has happened to me, I did not want. Hold on, y'all. I'm just sorry. Excuse me. Mm, excuse me. Being though that has happened to me, I did not want my son and my daughter um to witness that. At that time, I only had two children, two at that time. Like, and my brother has been there for one. My second child was born. He called my mother, and she came to get me. No, she came to get us. Like, he was like, oh my, he called her. He's like, Mom, her water broke. That was the first time I experienced that. I'm so upset that I only got to experience that one time, but all glory goes to Elohim. He knows better. Exactly. I'm furious that he had to witness that because I had to see that growing up. That's why I sympathize with my mother. And I thought that me and my mother could have a better relationship because I used to see that. And I was at the age of where I couldn't do nothing. My biological, I still remember. I was young, but I remember. And like it was so cringy seeing that. Like, I don't know if I'm using the right word or context, but like to see she was helpless. She was helpless. And my father, my natural father, my biological father, he he used to like really beat on her, really, really beat on her. So I sympathize with my mother. So as I'm growing up and she's in other relationships and I see it continuously happening, now I'm old enough to jump in. Don't worry, mommy, I got your back. And my son was at that age where he was young. He was young. I think he was like 4 or 5. He was young. So I didn't expect him to jump in. And I didn't want him to jump in. As I got uh older, no, Elohim has given me wisdom and knowledge. I will not put myself in a situation like that again to where my son or my daughters have to witness DV. Yeah, it was a horrible, horrible experience. But all the glory goes to Elohim, Abba, Yeshua. All the glory and honor goes to them. Like I'm happy um that he kept me. I'm not happy that I went through those things. I'm happy that I made the right decision. Absolutely. I'm happy um that I no longer have to go through things in that nature. Like all the glory and honor goes to him. I think Elohim that it did happen to me that I am the generational curse breaker. So my gorgeous, beautiful, ambitious um daughters and sons don't have to go through that. Like it ended with me. I'll take the torch. I'll carry it. I'll put it on my back. They will not have to go through the same things that I went through. I decree it and I declare it in the name of Yeshua. Then and I stand in proxy. I am the generational curse breaker. And I put that on everything. Like, oh man. But that brings me to drop some jewels on y'all for y'all young females. Queen, who else was it? Chrissy. Listen, well, I don't know if y'all young, but just saying for the females that are listening, who tune in, who watch my videos, do not allow a man to isolate you. No. Or vice versa. Do not allow a woman to isolate you, men. That's in my live. Don't let a woman isolate you. Because there are some women who just beat on their men. So yeah. If a person says that they'll do things for you with stipulations, run. Run. Because that is not for you. They're a narcissist, manipulative, and insecure. So run. Always. That's what I'm here for. That's why I feel like Elohim has let these things happen to me so I can discuss them with you guys, so I can help the next generation, so I can, um, guide you through this thing called life. Yeah, I wish there was a young woman, old when I was younger, dropping jewels or giving me game, because I definitely would have picked them up. There was no one that I could turn to ask for help or how should I do this or how should I do that. Mm-mm, at all. I had to figure it out on my own. Well, I thought it was on my own. I didn't know I had, Abba watching over me, directing me, the Holy Spirit guiding me, protecting me. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. Y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Watch the other videos. Watch my videos that I uploaded. Uh, I tell you a little bits and pieces of my life. And if you have more questions about some of the videos, drop a comment. I'll answer it for you. I don't have no problem. I don't have no shame. Mm-mm. I will tell you because he has brought me out of that. I no longer have to go through those things. Am I telling you that everything is peaches and cream right now? No. And Elohim didn't say it was going to be peaches and cream. But to know that I have the ultimate protector in the midst of it is like, bruh, I fear nothing. I know I got the creator watching my front, my back, my left, my right. Like, what? No, I don't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But I thank y'all for watching. I love you guys. Dutch, me and you got off on the wrong foot, but I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for listening and not trolling and well, stop. You had stopped trolling. Thank you. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for liking. I thank you for watching my previous videos. You know, um, what was the other gentleman that next to me says village? I pray that you find the young lady that you're looking for. Um, you write in the comments what you're looking for, and maybe I could hook you up. You know, I got a beautiful family, and there are some that are still single. Yes. So, drop your information in the comments and I'll pass it along, you know? But I love you guys. I thank you for watching. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for liking. I thank you for sharing. And I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for a little every day, a little more people, stop being so shy. Cause I see y'all watching. I see y'all watching. When I end my live all the time, I see that there was a large number of people watching. You just aren't commenting, or subscribing, or sharing. But you're watching. I see you watching. You can say something. Just say hello. Just say hi. I'm human. I won't bite you, but I love you guys. I thank you for watching. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for listening to my testimonial, Car Chronicles. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm going to conclude this live. I love you guys. Peace. I had to take some medicine too, y'all, so I could feel a little better. But peace.